Welcome to a new episode of GKLH Gaming. I'm here not doing a game. Well, first of all, I'm Factornator, in case you didn't know. I'm here not doing a game this time, and we're going to be watching a new trailer for a game called Destiny. And if you don't know what Destiny is, well, basically, the same creators that created my favorite game franchise of practically all time, Halo, are making a new game since they're no longer owned by Microsoft. They're making an independent game. They're calling it Destiny. It's gonna be amazing. I honestly think, from what I'm seeing, it's gonna be much better than Halo. So we're gonna do a quick trailer analysis, see what we can get out of it. All right, let's do this.
That moment where we decided that the right thing was for us to do something big and commit the entire company to it.
Alright.
It's a big deal.
I just leave that up, so I'll pause quick.
The stories tell of a golden age long ago,
obviously it's
when our civilization spanned the system. It was a bright and hopeful time, but it didn't last. Something hit us,
seeing almost open
knocked us
world,
down and tried to stamp us out.
Weathers,
no one knows exactly
fields,
what.
The desert and the snow area we had
but
before.
We do
so I'm
know
thinking
this.
You can go to different areas in the game.
Very few of us survived.
Not just restricted to whatever you have
and those
to do.
who did owe their lives
Alright,
to
so we
the
have a
traveler.
That's the
The
giant
fantasy you have when you're creating
thing.
an experience is that someone else is going to enjoy it.
Alright.
One reason
Here's something I like. Right there, the Queen. I don't know what that is. That could just be a code name or something. But new chapter on Venus. That just blows my mind. That means that looks like two things. One, there's, well, obviously the chapters, but the second thing is that Venus is available, which means you could probably play on every planet in the solar system. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about the chapter things. That could be an actual part of the storyline where you go to Venus, or you can go at any time. It's almost like a side mission thing. So let's keep watching.
So intriguing is that it's reaching players in ways that we haven't before. We're really going to make a conscious effort to build an experience which is going to be meaningful for people. Like.
Yes, press play. Alright, so
before we're really going to make a conscious effort to build
Venus
an experience.
Is awesome. Maybe that's also partially provides evidence that Venus is going to be a playable area. So maybe you can play in the entire solar system, and it gives you more of an open world feel, open solar system feel. If you
which is going to be meaningful for people.
So here we have
like,
the body
how do
customization.
you keep a player going for 50 or 100 hours over
just looks like
some
they're
number
making
of
a Destiny
months,
app that would be pretty
and to
cool
not just want to play the game, but to want to play it with their
so
friends.
here is like, I guess, the main menu. Here, let me wait for that to move. Please hide. Okay, so right there at the top it says home, and well, the city, and that's home. So I'm assuming that if you click on that, go to the city. It's almost like a free play area. You just walk around, do different stuff. Right below we have Chapter 3, which is obviously going to be the main storyline. Bounty looks like a separate game mode. Maybe it gives you double points for whatever you need. Strike, Raid, and Faction Wars. Faction Wars might be the multiplayer of the game. Like, there's a matchmaking involved, so everyone picks their own faction, and then they fight each other. Raid and Strike look like two other game modes. We don't know what that is. So let's keep watching.
Legends say the traveler sacrificed itself to save us. The mysterious sphere still hangs where it made its last stand.
That's just part of the story.
Low above the earth,
I don't know what
keeping
to say
silent watch.
So
the years that followed the collapse of the Golden Age were hard. But slowly, we joined together to build a city beneath the traveler.
Alright, so here we have the city.
And now we've begun to venture back into the...
It's just like a post-apocalyptic playing field. So that would be pretty cool if we could just explore like a dead Earth. Alright,
only to find
here
that
looks
we're
like
not
there's some
alone.
of the enemies.
Strange and deadly creatures have occupied our old world.
Humanoids, very
and they're pressing hard against the city.
Aliens.
Probing for a weakness.
See, like that's
trying to stamp us out for good.
This honestly reminds me of the Hunter from Halo, because very large shield, very large size. And then, yeah. So
the limitations are our imagination, our ability to conceive these ideas, and that's a pretty special place to be in.
Going there, that looks pretty cool. That could be
your story begins at this moment of great adventure and peril. You are a guardian of the city.
So here are some of the character models. So honestly, the gun he's holding almost looks like an assault rifle, maybe a semi-automatic rifle, although more likely a full auto assault rifle.
Soldier able to wield some of the traveler's incredible power. If you can find a way to save the city, to reclaim all that we have.
Like Carter from Halo Reach, honestly. I keep thinking that's Carter. Here we have that same rifle again.
You will become legend.
That's definitely an assault rifle, no doubt in my mind.
The last light of civilization
very cool armor. It's very,
will go out.
It looks like detailed armor customization, stuff like that.
We needed something that challenges and inspires all of us. Something that I think has enough ideas in it that'll last us for the next 10 years.
We are blazing a ton of new trails.
Alright, so set in the living world.
We're building something alive.
So here we have cloud movements, which gives the effect that there's a weather system. Maybe we can have different rain, storms, winds, snowstorms, just depending on like the weather coming in. Then we have
nature
like
that we don't totally control. Things are going to happen that we don't plan, and that's amazing.
Here we have the city. It looks very
the best thing about Bungie.
Slum. And then here's what I get.
Even though you have
right in the right corner, right past that robot. The robot's having a gun, but the person that's walking does not. That could just be a civilian, or that could be the character. So what I'm thinking is that when you go into home, like I said earlier, and it brings you to the city, it's almost like you just another civilian. You don't have your weapons out, and you just sort of stand there.
Crazy ideas.
See, the thing is, he has a gun on his back. So, I'm thinking that when you get there, your weapons are put away. Which, if they have like some sort of theater mode, which they probably won't due to the open world kind of idea, that would be pretty good for machinimas and such. But I don't think there would be much of a theater mode for this game.
You're going to get funneled into a game that's fun.
So here we have a nice looking weapon.
We're creating something like completely new,
rifle.
and it's a scary place, so here we have, but if it's not scary.
It looks like a different planet of different areas to explore, very icy tundra. Before we had that weird looking space station, almost like in an asteroid field. That's what it looked like to me. But once again, giving the feeling that I think it'll take place in multiple areas across the solar system, like such as other planets and different areas. Maybe, yes, that's what I'm thinking.
It's not going to be good.
Yeah, so there's going to be 4 Destiny games.
We all have a ton of passion. We all have...
I don't know what this is, but I'm thinking it might be development of a cutscene, because at one point the person's moving as if he's talking, but obviously it's not finished, because they're still looking around, trying to tweak things. But I'm thinking it's a cutscene for the game. I don't know what it means. It could be absolutely nothing. They could trash it because the game doesn't come out until November. I heard a rumor that takes place that's gonna release in November, but there's nothing to confirm that.
Just enough crazy to pull this off.
Alright, so here I like this design for the gun. It looks very cool, futuristic. Almost like the thing is, it has like a holographic sight on the top, so what I'm thinking, maybe there's aiming down the sights. Knowing Activision, they probably put it in. But I think Bungie will probably have aiming down the sights. Nice looking like wilderness, trees, mountains. It looks very explorable. Looks like they took the time to put a lot of things in this game. Yeah, once again,
we've gone from continuing to make Halo games.
Alright, so right here,
we've
a lightning storm right in the background. So I'm thinking there's going to be different weather systems. Maybe that can affect the gameplay. Maybe at certain times, certain things happen. I don't know, but I'm thinking there's probably going to be a weather system, because they did say earlier things are going to happen that they don't plan. So a weather system would probably be like that.
Continuing to make Halo games, to doing something which certainly draws on our past experiences and plays to our strengths.
Here we have a
but it's
cool
new
view.
and exciting.
I'm thinking those are just like a guard sentries for the city, but you can really see how big the city is and how big the Traveler is. I mean, the city's walls were pretty big, and then you have the Traveler in the middle. And I'm still wondering what those weird streaks are around. They might just be planes, or they could have some purpose. Maybe something that is caught in the Traveler for whatever reason. But I'm thinking they're just plain streaks.
It's going to take on a life of its own.
More open worlds. Very
we didn't
cool.
even know how big Halo was going to
nice
be. How can anything be bigger than Halo? We'll find out.
Yeah, Destiny. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop it right there. So yeah, Destiny looks like it's gonna be a pretty good game. Honestly, the way I'm seeing it is it's gonna be an open world Halo. You don't necessarily need to do whatever the game is asking you to do at any specific time, but Bungie has said that they're not putting any sort of side quests, so that kind of eliminates the fact that it's an RPG. It's yeah, so it's gonna have just a set campaign, different missions, but it's going to have that open world feel. There's going to be different game modes. The home part with the city, where looks like you can go into the city. That's probably going to be a big part where you can travel around the city, look at different things. I don't know what purpose it'll serve, because if they do, they're probably going to incorporate side missions, which they said they aren't going to do. So I don't really know how the city's going to work. Maybe it's kind of like an upgrade station where you can go around, upgrade your armor, upgrade your weapons. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be an awesome game. A lot of work is being put into it, and I really can't wait until it's released. And yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, this game's going to be awesome. It's basically they're combining Halo and Call of Duty, except Call of Duty just is the publisher. But it's going to be released on Xbox, PS3, and PS4 all at the same time. But they haven't really confirmed anything about the PC. All we know is that they might release it on a later date, which for once we might actually get something before the PC people do. Anyway, I'm Factornator, and I'm signing off.